Good morning, it's Saturday. I've got a cool Jordan display behind me. The show is already packed, it's about 11 o'clock. Looking forward to trade night tonight. Hope to show some footage of the show, some tables, and eventually show footage as well of the trade night, but may end up packaging that with other video I've taken of other YouTube meetups the last couple days. So thank you for watching my last couple videos, I appreciate it. And stay tuned for some footage from Saturday at the National. See you soon. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that footage from day 4, Saturday at the National here in Chicago. Lots of similar hustle and bustle, lots of big crowds, you know, bells and whistles and all the sights and sounds. Had a good time, equally as fun as I had the last couple days. This day was different. I mean, it was Saturday, right? There were probably more folks coming in just for the weekend. It did seem as full as Friday, and maybe even a bit more in terms of lines waiting outside the door to get in. But got there around 11 and had only I had $100 to spend left in cash, and I spent 85 of it. So I want to show you what I got for $85 on day 4. And there is one sports card, one baseball card, no Cubs. I know it's a big shocker given the last couple of videos. One baseball card, and then a bunch of non-sport cards. And as I thought about this more, you know, the cards I'm picking up today, I'll show you, besides the baseball card, kind of are a microcosm of some stuff that I'm liking, getting into, may want to get into more. And the National being it just has everything you could ever want there. I found a few tables I kind of skipped past the first couple days and went back to them, and with just a fewer amount of funds in the pocket, found some cool small items that I'm going to really look forward to learning more about and want to show you here what I picked up. So without further ado, here's the first sport card. 1969 Topps Bob Gibson. Again, not a Cub, probably a shock, but I do love Hall of Fame cards, and Hall of Fame cards and even player cards that represent the year that was a milestone, or really a tremendous year for that player. Gibson had a lot of them, obviously, but the 69 card shows the 1968 statistics of Mr. Gibson. And those statistics, if a lot of you know, he had his famous 1.12 ERA in 1968. So while this card wasn't being pulled from packs during the year in which he had that low ERA, it does represent the milestone even in the stats on the back. And I do like that connection. I'd love to get the 68 Topps too, which would have been likely being pulled in from packs in 68, but I like this one too. And you can see last season, 1968, Bob was selected as the NL's MVP and the winner of the Cy Young Award. So again, you've got the numbers, you've got the write-up, and a very beautiful card to boot. I love the centering, the whiteness, the crispness of generally the corners, and I paid $45 for this. I saw this actually yesterday, or should I say on day 3. Thought about it, went back on day 4, it was still there, got a few dollars off the asking price, and very happy to have this and add this to my collection. So that is the only sport card for day 4. Next, I'll show you a couple other cards. Again, these are all non-sports now. This is a silk of a flag of Austria-Hungary. And it was put out with Zira, Z-I-R-A cigarettes. And I actually picked up 2. One from Austria-Hungary and one from Norway. The seller of this had a bunch of other really cool 100-plus-year-old non-sport flags, cards, things like dogs, farming scenes, soccer, presidential type stuff, and I picked these up for, sticker was 10 each. I got them for $15 for the 2 of them. And like I said, they're silks, and they show these really cool flag depictions of the time. Austria-Hungary is no longer a thing, but it was back then. And so these are somewhat oversized than regular baseball cards, but liked these and picked these up for the collection too. I do have a lot of other flag cards I picked up recently, some American flags specifically, much smaller, but these will go with a burgeoning country specific or country flag related sub collection. So that was part of a deal today. The same seller actually also had this card. This is a 1947 Indian chewing gum card depicting a person from the Ute tribe. Indian gum, I believe, also had a 1933 issue, but this is 1947. The seller had a ton of these, all, just amazing, beautiful artwork on these things too. I picked out this one specifically because I went to school at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. If any of you follow college sports, football, basketball, you know that school's, not mascot per se, but the name of the school is the University of Utah Utes. The mascot, quote unquote, was named after the Ute tribe, which does have ties to Utah, New Mexico, and some other areas in that region. So I knew this existed as I started researching more about non-sports and other types of beautiful cards from this era, and knew the Ute was one of them in this set and happened to be in that same seller's case. So picked that up for $20. Sticker was $25. Here's the back of it. Chief of the Ute tribe. You can see they range through Colorado, Utah, and as far south as New Mexico. So very pretty artwork on some of these things. May get some more. It's a rabbit hole I may want to go down, but for right now, I saw one. Again, avoid the eBay, avoid fees, taxes, things like that. It was right there and a quick, easy pickup at the National. So yeah, that's from the same dealer that had the flags. The last two cards I picked up, again, rounding out my $85 spent today, are also things I'd like to get more into. This is a, I think, 1956 President's Card of Thomas Jefferson. And I think this set was issued in 56 or early 50s. Depicts the presidents in this way, right? This kind of artistic drawing here. This I got for about, well, I got these two cards here. These two cards I got for $5. They were in a $3 vintage non-sport box. Said, hey, can I have these for $5 versus the $6? A buck was fine. Off the discount price, I got these for $5. I do like and want to get some more of these president cards. There's a lot of really cool older ones from the 1880s and 1890s, and then some from the early 1900s that depict the presidents as well. And there were some at the National for sure that looked really sharp. Some were graded, some were raw. Prices were like double what I think they've been going for, so I didn't want to push that too much and try to negotiate, but may watch for more of these or older versions of these types of images in the future. But here's the back of the card. See, it talks about him, and again, he drafted the Declaration of Independence. So nice little write-up for kids in the 1950s to learn about their presidents and get a picture of them as well. So, but the other thing I got with it too, which is kind of hard to read, it may not be that easily visible, but the back's better first. So the back says, famous escapes from prisons, dungeons, etc. A series of 30 cards. Mars Confections. So maybe issued with candy. I've done zero research, so I apologize about that. But this depicts, if you're familiar with the Bible and the biblical story of David and Saul, this is, sorry about the glare, David. So it shows a biblical scene in a quote-unquote non-sport card. And it says, David, I think, escaping from Saul. Sorry, I can't even see this through my phone now. That's how bad the phone is. David escaping from King Saul. So an artistic rendering of him being led down a window, down the wall, the side of a building. Guessing this may have come out, I'm probably in the early 1900s, but not sure yet, but thought that was in the same box as the Thomas Jefferson for $2.50. I had money to burn in my pocket, and why not get something interesting and non-sport to go with my other purchases. So that was my $85 I spent on day 4 at the National. I had a fun time looking for this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I still looked for baseball, football, other stuff, and definitely could have bought something for, one card for that $85, but had fun digging around some $1 or $5 boxes to look at some other stuff. So those are my pickups. I am tired. I think a lot of you guys I met are probably also equally tired from the last several days or half week. So I did attend the vintage trade night at the end of day 4. I'm going to put that video footage I took, some panorama, around the room, probably put that together with my other videos from other YouTube type meetups throughout the week, and probably do a video later next week that talks about overall thoughts, kind of as I come back to Arizona, get back into the work swing of things, my reflections on the show, the fun I had, people I met, just kind of do a video based on that and maybe show some of that more social show footage with that video too. And also, frankly, just say thank you. This is the first time I'd met many guys who I've been talking to on YouTube, commenting on their videos and vice versa with me. First time I met them in person. So I just want to say thank you to them. I'll probably shout their channels out at least verbally on my next video and just say thanks for meeting up, saying hi, stopping me, asking me what I bought, looking at the cards I bought the last couple days, and just helping me know them more, be excited about the hobby that we all love, and be able to put, faces to names I didn't have before. So we'll definitely talk more about that next week. My voice is also about to go, it feels like. So that may be the end of this video for tonight. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, the footage, the pickups from day 4. And again, shout out to Scott at Reindeer Studios for this cool piece of art here he gave me with the Ernie Banks art card I showed earlier. Scott was there on day 4 at the trade night as well, and picked up, again, wore my 3 shirts on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you don't know about Scott at Reindeer Studios, check him out. He's got the website here. He's on YouTube as well. And I've got some other cards from him I haven't shown yet. I picked up the last few weeks. So I'll probably show those along with maybe all the other cards, including the Banks, because hey, who doesn't need more Ernie Banks, right? Am I right? So show that off in a future video too, but for right now, I will sign off. Hope you enjoy the video, the footage, and look forward to seeing all your videos too. I haven't not done a lot of watching of videos the last couple days being in the middle of the show, but I look forward to catching up, commenting, liking. It may be a week or so late as I catch up, but love seeing all your perspectives too. So with that, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the liking, subscribing, the commenting, the supporting. And I will see you soon. Have a great rest of the weekend and week.